Well, we need to talk about Stephen Cheah because he has lost the locker room, so to speak.
He's in some deep doo-doo.
A real deep doo-doo. His
morally bankrupt, Stephen Cheah?
He said that he was whatever Antonio Brown does from here on forward, I am personally responsible for. And then he just went radio silent. I think the tweet that I saw that perfectly described it was Dave retweeted it that Stephen Cheah was George Bush being like, "I'll address 9/11 after I finish reading this book." That was what you were doing at the Jets-Bucks game yesterday.
So, I didn't see what happened live. Like,
you weren't watching?
So I was at like roughly a 30-yard line of one side of play. This happened on the other side of the field while the game was going on.
Were you on the field the whole game, or did you go up?
No. Field pass before the game, so like 11 to 12.
Okay.
Did you say anything to Antonio Brown before the game?
No. He was like close, but no, we didn't.
Maybe that's why.
Could be.
You didn't say hello to him?
I'm not ruling it out.
You can't.
You cannot. Look at that. That's the picture before the game.
I mean,
insane.
Oh,
That's
5'10" Antonio Brown. Damn, bad look, Cheah.
Wow.
It's very clearly a Photoshop picture of me and Cam Brate, but it's actually very well done.
That's not Photoshop.
That's not Cam Brate.
That's not Cam Brate.
That's not Photoshop.
There was a photo of myself with Cam Brate. That's someone pretty well.
Let me see that one. We'll see that one.
Oh, that is a good. That's a Photoshop?
No, that's not a Photoshop.
This one isn't. This is the original.
This is the original.
I can't believe your glasses are foggy.
Yeah.
You didn't think to wipe them before the picture?
I walked onto the field and I was wearing a mask, and it was a very quick turn of events.
Okay, so this is the photoshopped.
The one they're about to pull up is the real deal.
The Photoshop one.
I can see it. It doesn't
looks
look
fake.
real. This one looks like the
That's
Photoshop.
so
I mean,
terrible.
that's smaller. They had to scale it down.
Dude, that's not. He's not. That's
Look at
so
his knees.
photoshopped.
How would his
Cam Brate are the
legs?
same size. Also, Antonio Brown is not bigger than me.
Why would
we
his
saw
pants
the
be like
picture?
that? It's clearly Photoshop.
You and Cam Brate are the same size.
Correct.
A tight end in the NFL.
Correct.
There it is.
Yeah,
no, I don't believe the Cam Brate
It looks like
one.
two different pictures.
Yeah.
No, there's a video of me dapping Cam Brate up as soon as I walk onto the field.
I don't think so. But either way, you just didn't address it.
You look
so.
happier in the Antonio Brown picture.
You still have a tag on that jacket?
Oh, you deleted this tweet too.
That's the
Wow.
tag. That's the tag to get onto the field.
And you deleted the tweet, so that makes sense.
It was a brilliant Photoshop. I'm not gonna.
What
lie.
does the caption mean? You talking about yourself, him, or
True. Good
just
question.
what is Buck for life? What were you getting at?
I never tweeted, so I don't know.
Are you a Buck for life?
Yes.
Is Antonio Brown?
No, he's off the team.
No longer
Now,
a buck.
Steven, you also tweeted that you're going to wait for them to make a decision, and you tweeted that like 5 minutes after Bruce Arians said he's cut.
No, I did not. No, that's absolutely not what I said.
What did you say?
If you bring it up on my timeline.
Oh, you said you didn't want him on the team anymore, but it was after he was cut.
I mean, it sounds pretty bang. It was as soon as the game ended. Like I had
It
to.
was bang bang.
They,
It was a
they
bang
had
bang.
cut him, and then you're like, I don't want him on my team anymore. You finally grew the balls to make a stand after he was cut.
You don't know. I mean, you've been to plenty of games before.
No,
And
I've
being-
never
and
been
being-
to
and being
any
a fan
game.
of the team. I'm locked in on the game. Only like 3 guys really knew what happened. I was reaching out to see, hey, what the hell happened with AB? Someone was showing me the video, so I'm like, okay.
What, this happened after he was cut, before any news breaks. Scroll down. Look at this. Before any news breaks, Antonio Brown just got cut.
So,
But they're saying that he was cut before his.
They cut him on the field.
That's crazy. They can just do that.
Yeah, why not?
essentially.
Contracts, I don't know.
Yeah, it was very. You don't know what happened. My first thought was literally, I think this happened in like the World Series where a guy got taken out of the game because he tested positive for COVID. My first thought
You
was,
thought it was Corona?
I did. That's
why I took his shirt off.
That would have been an
positive test
awesome
and a
walk away.
Trainer or
Yeah.
something informed him that he had to leave immediately.
Because he tested positive for COVID.
So you
in
think
the
he would
third
have left the field doing this, telling the crowd to get up if he had
in
COVID?
the third quarter.
Get out!
He's telling you guys, warning them.
I don't know. But yeah, you're trying to gather information. You don't know the facts. So the people that know, like the coaches and players on the sideline, they don't have their phones. So the people I'm texting, everyone's trying to figure out what happened. It was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. And then, yeah, the game's going on right now. My 14 points are getting an ass kicked by the Jets, so I'm focused on that. And then I see this stuff happening on social media, and you're telling me to do an emergency press conference about something I know nothing about.
Yeah.
Why weren't you on the Buck sideline?
You can't be on the sideline during.
If you had been,
No,
would you
I'm
have
saying
tried to stop him?
why weren't you behind the Bucks? Why weren't you sitting behind the Bucks? You were sitting on the far sideline behind the Jets. You're saying.
I mean both. I was actually on the Jets line. I was in a suite like opposite the Bucks sideline. He went off in the other way, and the action was basically right in front of me. So I didn't know what happened.
Did
they
you
actually
have
aired the Fox broadcast in the stadium like minutes after, and the thing had gone viral. So
Were there any Bucks personnel in the suite or Bucks people at all?
not in my suite.
I like that. Like there could be a murder going on, and Steven, if the game is actually happening, he would never know.
He was locked in.
Yeah.
I mean, what'd you expect me to? I mean, I don't know the facts to anything. I could jump to a conclusion.
You
for
don't know the
sure,
facts to anything.
but at that moment, no, I just knew it was third down.
Amen.
It's
Locked in.
disgusting, Steven. That's all I'm going to say.
Shout out Mike Evans too, because he tried to calm him down as you saw the video. Goes in the next play, 3rd and 6, 7-yard catch. We score on the drive.
Shout out Mike.
Shout out
Evans.
Mike.
He didn't really.
Shout out Mike
He didn't really like do much to calm him down.
No.
I think he
mean,
went
he
over.
tried.
and
He was
just
kinda like, dude,
I
are you really
assume-
gonna do
Yeah, I
this?
assume he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. It's
And then
like
he-
when
and then
I
he walked
called
away.
Sass, and I was like, don't shave your head. And he's like, already done.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
you didn't know the facts, and then you just guessed something.
Yeah, I mean, I could have tweeted out in that moment like he has been released and fake break news, but
That would have
that's
been
not-
nice.
That would have been a
That'd
good
been nice
risk.
to
It would
hear
have been a
from
good
you.
risk. You would have
It would have
won.
been probably a decent risk, but also like,
The world was
that's not
waiting
real.
for your opinion, and you fumbled.
I did. If you saw my stream at the end of the game, I did give my thoughts on it.
What did you say?
I don't agree with it. Hard to tell what's going on, but that sucks.
So you sounds like you were hedging to hopefully have him still on the team.
So you didn't really say
I mean, we
anything.
need receivers right now.
You need receivers,
Look at
honestly.
this video. Look at this video playing in the corner.
It's like the Blair Witch.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's about winning football games. This also happened 18 years ago when we won the Super Bowl. We won the Super Bowl 2002.
Wait,
That
when did this happen?
Oh, you don't remember, right? Yeah, because all this is just going to be a fart in the wind in 18 years because this happened.
When Keenan McCardell walked off.
The next year, Keyshawn Johnson got deactivated and released, and nobody remembers that.
And you won the
Did
Super
he
Bowl
walk
that
off
year?
the field?
We won the Super Bowl the year
Shirtless?
before, which is what just happened.
Oh.
In the middle of the game, Steve?
He had many sideline spats that were caught on tape with John Gruden.
So you're not going to win another Super Bowl for another 20 years, is what you're
It's
saying.
the
Sure,
curse.
Well, that sounds like
Well, I'm just saying there is a stare decisis for this.
Sounds like
It's a legal
AB just
term for
cursed the
president.
Bucks.
what the fuck did you just
Yeah,
say?
what did he say?
Isn't precedent a legal term?
What did you just say? It absolutely is. What did you say?
That's a good
Stare
pause on the
decisis.
computer.
A stare decisis?
Yes.
So you're resorting to big words to why?
To confuse us? It's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked well.
It absolutely put a speed bump in this whole discussion. Stare decisis.
Stare decisis.
I find it hard to believe a Buck storyline will be a fart in the wind
Yeah.
15 years from now.
Yeah. I'll remember this forever.
Okay.
This
I was
one will
very-
not be a fart in the wind.
I
This
was
is
super
going to
tuned
be a
in.
lasting story.
January
listened to part of
3rd,
my
2022. Where were you?
Witnessing history.
It was actually January 2nd, so you've already forgotten.
History might happen
Fart
today.
in the wind.
History happens every day,
every day.
Brandon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't correct him. He might see history today.
It could be a historic fart in the wind too. It doesn't mean that all farts in the wind have no history.
That's
to
true.
them.
That's a good point.
Speaking of farts in the wind, how about Mississippi State?
Oh!
Yikes.
Yikes.
That was
I would say easily
So a week
the
ago.
worst bowl performance of any team.
Michigan was pretty bad.
Nah, Mississippi State
Not
was
as bad as
really
Boise
bad.
State.
Yeah, tell me about it, brother.
Good point. Good point. Good point. 10x, bro.
10x. Stay up.
It's a great fucking.
Remember that.